The song's called Song for Eliza May, which was written for our daughter. I was a bit reticent to actually engage with that whole idea when we started working. But then it just felt like it was such a huge sort of moment in our lives. So yeah, hopefully she doesn't hate it when she gets older.
It started really with me getting a mandolin. Mandolins traditionally are tuned like a fiddle, and I just thought, well, I can't do that. So I looked up other tunings, and this was sort of like an open D tuning called Dead Man's Tuning. And it's tuned like that, and I was just playing around, and I got something that was sort of a pleasant progression. It's just like this.
Gave rise to my melody, which was obviously the mandolin has got such a sort of folky kind of background, and so it sort of seemed like the natural thing to engage with sort of more traditional English folk melodies, which felt like the right kind of home for a song about a little girl. And then we sort of developed a kind of percussive element with just like this sort of really kind of solid little kick drum that ran up through it, which sort of felt kind of weighty. And then
like a heartbeat.
Yeah, like a heartbeat. We sort of expanded it by me playing a bit of piano, and that sort of led to the chorus. And I wrote this string line, which is kind of a bit like a slightly baroque kind of flavour, which just sort of, I wanted something just to lift it out of this slightly sort of earthy space that the verse had started in.
After such an uplifting kind of chorus, which seems so positive, after that there was this sort of pedal where there's just this organ came in, and it just felt to me like it got slightly more ominous. And so I came up with this guitar solo, I suppose. This incredibly long note which just pulls and pulls and pulls and pulls and pulls up to the right note within the chord. It's an interesting not illustration, but something that you can do, like picture painting with sound, that there's a sort of an ominousness which is later on, I think, reflected in the words, although there's still this kind of uplifting chorus.
There's like a moment of a little bit of cautionary sort of tale about the whole thing, so it's not just this one flavour throughout, and kind of captures a little bit of anxiety about having a child, because it's not all just like roses and dancing around in fields. There's a kind of element of anxiety that you get, I think.
As far as Rose and I are concerned, demos don't really exist because I'm a home recordist, and I record as best I can. Obviously, in a small spare room, I can't do drums and everything without the neighbours wanting to kill us. Our original recordings are what end up on the record, and you can overthink things, you can demo it and you can rehearse it, and then by the time you come to record it, the spontaneity is gone and the excitement is gone. So I think our recordings are full of that sort of the first meeting of our ideas with ourselves, getting mic'd up and going straight into the song. Sorry, that's not, I can't hear that. Shush, drummer.
Well, I obviously really hope she doesn't hate it, which is definitely possible. But I just hope that it can just be some kind of something that can guide her in some way as a kind of gesture of love from us to her.